Welcome to Clarky's Closet, everybody. Nice to be with you again. This is show 31, and we're back to rock songs. This is Rock Songs 4. And we're going to start off with a song that was recorded in the 1980s. It has Mr. Jason Garwood playing all the difficult stuff on the guitar, and it has Julian Juzz Clark playing the drums. In fact, the second song has Julian playing the drums as well, in Door in the Middle. But this first one has Jason and Juzz, two of the guys who are in your system. Julian was in Hoi Polloi, some of you might remember, from the 80s. And Jason played in all sorts of bands, including the Stones show, which apparently was a very good show. I never actually saw them live, but Dave Gogarty played the part of, he was the Mick Jagger in the band. I've got to tell you this, I find this amusing. Dave Gogarty's a guy out here in the Hawkesbury with a brilliant voice, a really, truly brilliant voice. He's the only guy I know who can do Sweet Child in Time by Deep Purple, Ian Gillan, beautifully, brilliantly. So that gives you some idea of the quality. But what's funny about this is they were playing at Rooty Hill RSL apparently, and some of the women were going wild over Dave, good-looking guy doing the Mick Jagger thing and even throwing the undies, like a la Tom Jones in the early days, undies on the stage. And David's wife was there that night, and then while the band was going into a jam or whatever it was, he strutted like Jagger right round the room and went up to his wife, who was there to watch the show, and he's dancing with his wife, and this woman comes up to him and goes, "Leave him alone, he's mine." Oh, I don't know why I love that story so much, but it's pretty funny. Okay, here's back to what I was talking about. Jason and Julian playing with me. This is called Sagittarius to Gemini. I sent it to a publisher who had no idea what it was about. Well, look, I guess that's fair enough. It wasn't really his fault. It is a little obscure when you listen to the words. It's 3 letters, 2 written by a man to a woman and 1 from the woman in reply. She's away in the Northern Hemisphere, and he's measuring the time away from her by the motion of the stars around the sky. So it's called Sagittarius to Gemini, and here it is.
Sagittarius to Gemini in the sky, Scorpion rising as Orion's eyes, Libra, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, mindless of my watching eyes. Hello, lover, I'm writing you this letter from beneath the southern skies, latitude 35. October's ending, it's 9 o'clock. Looking southward, I can watch the downturn Southern Cross, lower thoughts and Taurus, bringing round the hydrogen fire. Wishing you were with me at latitude 35 degrees. Cancer to Capricorn in the sky, Orion rising as the Scorpion's eyes. I haven't heard a word from you since late in July. By now the Scorpion was high in the sky. better from beneath the northern skies. Latitude, how should I know? The march is ending, it's after tea. From where I'm sitting, I can see thick brown raindrops dropping onto rooftops. The Southern Cross is nowhere in sight. Now listen, Michael, 'cause this is just so hard for me. I will be staying out in London for a long time. So many things have happened in this year gone by. Please don't think I planned it and don't blame the sky. It was hard enough to write this reply. I'm sorry, Michael. I'm sorry, Michael. Goodbye, Michael.
Yeah, that was in the early 80s, and as you can probably hear, it's a bit of a buzzy sort of recording. It was 4-track, done on 4-track Tascam. The next one, however, was done in 1989, Apes and Angels, and this was the first one I did on 8-track. This is Julian Clark drumming again, sort of a slightly philosophical sort of a song about the nature of things, and it's called Door in the Middle.
So easy, plenty of rhyme but no reasons for when and where you walk, unless you're scared of the dark walk. So even if there's a door in the middle, I won't see the other side, 'cause I like the feel of this world around me. Every night I'm down on my pillow when I wonder about the world outside. Concrete growing in the sun, of the rhythm of the cars up to the top. Of the scarred old lady, planet Earth, and the man who earned the scars. How it lays upon his wooden bed, raises his envious eyes to the stars. Believe me, the explanation's so easy. Rhyme but no reason for when and the way you walk, unless you're scared of the dark walk. There's a single rose in William Street and it's pushing up for air, but the question isn't if it's right, it's simply a matter of when you care. Believe me, the explanation's so plenty of rhyme but no reason for when and the way you walk, unless you're scared of the dark walk.
So thanks once again to Julian for drumming. Okay, so the next song I'm going to play you is from a period of time where I got into the doldrums a little bit. I wasn't sure what I was doing with the then version of Pro Tools, auxiliary sends and what have you. I'm, no genius when it comes to things like that. Well, I'm no genius at all, but I'm particularly not good at that sort of thing. I'm trying to work out where to bus things. I'm still not quite sure what it means, but oh yeah, yes, bus that. Yeah, bus that to the left. I know that you can bus to the left or the right, the middle. Anyway, what's this one? Oh, yes, Australia is burning. It was an incredibly hot, it was the beginning of the year and it was the beginning of the century, was it? We've had fires up here at Bowen Mountain on many occasions. We've been evacuated 3 or 4 times. When we got here in 98, the 99 season was really bad. And then there was one in about 2001. It was as hot as hell in Australia. And this is simply what it's about Australia is burning. There's no metaphor here. It simply is what it sounds like. It was bloody hot.
Australia is burning at 100 degrees. It's only just the start of December. The sun is beating down and there is no air to breathe. The start of summer is as hot as I can remember. Take me away from this heat. Degrees. It's only just the start of December. The dams are running dry beside the skeleton trees. They make beneath this weather and weather. Australia is burning at 100 degrees. It's only just the start of December. I'm praying for a southerly to drown in some green in the cool of the night. Take me away from this heat. Take me away from this heat. Take me away from this heat. Take me away from this heat.
And the next song is called Fire or Snow. I had a different set of lyrics for this song, but I chucked them out, wasn't happy with them. So this song ended up being about whether to take the road to life or the road to death, whether to end it all or to continue living and putting up with whatever it is you've got to put up with as a more or less a sort of a Hamlet thing, not quite as brilliantly written as Shakespeare, but nonetheless it's about, well, to be or not to be.
I don't know what I should do, so I am calling out to you. You're not my family, you're not my friend, so help me find my happy ending. I don't know which way to go. One is as cool as the falling snow. One is as hot as a burning flame. One's for tomorrow and one's for today. So, mister, I'm praying you show me the way. 'Cause I got a choice and I need your advice right away. Mister, should I choose the fire or snow? Begging you help me today, show me which way to go. Don't know which way to turn. One way I freeze and the other I burn. One way is fire, the other is snow. One way is fast and the other is slow. So mister, I'm praying you show me the way. 'Cause I got a choice and I need your advice right away. Mister, should I choose the fire or snow? Begging you help me today, show me which way to go.
mister, which way I should go, please, mister. I'm praying you show me the way. 'Cause I got a choice and I need your advice right away. Mister, should I choose the fire or snow? I'm begging you help me today, show me which way to go. Come on, mister, I'm praying you show me the way. 'Cause I got a choice and I need your advice right away. Mister, should I choose the fire or snow? I'm begging you help me today, show me which way to go. Show me which way to go. Show me which way to go. Show me which way to go.
The next and last song for today is about our civilization and how we are very close to the precipice at the moment, aren't we? On land and on sea. I've been reading a lot about the trash islands, 5 of them, plastic islands. The one between Honolulu and LA, in that area there, is much bigger than Texas. But it's not really an island you can walk on. It's just, it goes down several metres to several hundred metres, even more. And it's just rubbish that we've thrown away, that we're flushing like mad, even as I speak, into the sea. However, this song is really not just about that. It's also about how the money men got their way. I mean, we started digging up fossil fuels in the middle 1800s, and those petrol companies had a lot to lose at that time. The combustion engine came in the 80s, the 1880s. And the electric car at that same time was well underway. In fact, it was probably better than the petrol-driven car. So we're talking about the early 1900s. But then, of course, Henry Ford, with his mass production line, was able to manufacture cars at such a cheap price, and they were so reliable that the petrol engine won out, the petrol men won, and here we are now in 2023 on the precipice of a great climate change of CO2 and plastic that is clogging up the world and sending up the temperature.
We dug up the well of the past and drew up death into the day. We could have used the sun, the wind, but the money men finally got their way. Electric cars came whizzing past, but they didn't last too long. Because money talks and good sense walks when such men sing the song. And while the world was sleeping, the forests blazed away, and the land was cleared and the cows prepared for human dinner plates. And the seas were turned to acid, and the sky was carbon stained. And from melted bones the waters rose, and the lightning flashed and the thunder roared, and pandemics raged and economies stalled. And with money men and governments still sleeping, it all got washed away. How many $billion does it take to sate a man whose appetite for money's sake is one and only plan? And how much blood must lubricate man's lust for more and more, and rapacious greed for power send our children off to war? For while the world was sleeping, the forests blazed away, and the land was cleared and the cows prepared for human dinner plates. And the seas were turned to acid, and the sky was carbon stained. And from melted poles the waters rose, and the lightning flashed and the thunder roared, and pandemics raged and economies stalled. And with money men and governments still sleeping, it all got washed away. Two centuries of profligacies coming home to roost. Yet still we sit and dither, still we chase the golden goose. The meteor that's coming for us is of our design. Mankind will meet his maker, but the planet will survive. The Earth's next great extinction is well along its way. As we sleepwalk towards the precipice in the brightest light of day. The century of the reckoning will test the human race. But truth to tell, I think it may already be too late. For while the world was sleeping, the forests blazed away, and the land was cleared and the cows prepared for human dinner plates. And the seas were turned to acid, and the sky was carbon stained. And from melted bones the waters rose, and the lightning flashed and the thunder roared, and pandemics raged and economies stalled. And with money men and the governments still sleeping, it all got washed away. Yes, it all got washed away. It all got washed away. Yes, it all got washed away.
So that's it for today, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this show, Rock Songs 4. I'm going to do some educational songs for you next week. I have 6 of them, and I'll tell you more about it next week. Ancient Greece, ancient Egypt, ancient Rome, Paleolithic, Neolithic and Mesopotamia. Not necessarily in that order. Coming at you next week. All that to look forward to. Go to markclark.com.au and have a look and a listen around. Can you listen around?